Hey, good morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel. So, what is going on in Jazzle's Talents Kitchen? So, actually, you know something? I think I've never explained why I call my channel Jazzle's Talents. I've always heard that the key to success, or to be successful, is to pick something that you truly love to do and master that ish. Well, I've never been able to find something that I truly love to do. I've always wanted to be a jack of all trades, master of none. Um, and I think I did that because growing up, I think I felt a sense of loneliness a lot. And I never wanted to feel that as an adult. Kind of a sad story, but a positive one in the makings. Um, I tried to do everything to the best of my ability. So I have many talents. Cooking, for, schooling. I'm a carpentry. I do it all. A little bit of everything. I'm good with my hands. So, and I'm a fast learner. So that's why I called my channel Jazzle's Talent. So anyway, that's not what this is about today right now. Today is I found a recipe for a um, creamy mushroom pork chop. So basically I got my pan burning away, kind of a medium heat there. And I'm gonna make that with I'm gonna put that over some white rice, but I'm also gonna make a spring mix salad. Something real basic. Spring mix with nice juicy tomatoes, some cucumbers. And I'm gonna actually slice a nectar nice and thin and put that on there just to get a little bit sexy. Have my lady, enjoy her salad. Again, like I say, when I cook, I try to do gourmet meals in the comfort of your home. So I bought some center cut pork chops. No, I didn't. I lied. They're not center cut. They're end cut pork chops. Hood pork chops, pretty much. That's what they are, hood pork chops. They're the pork chops. It's the ends that are all blazed up and chopped the hell up with a big ass bone on the end. That's what I got. I got some nice hood pork chops that I'm rinsing off right now. So let me put this down so I can work with my hands here. My oil is getting hotter than hot, so that's okay. So let me prop this up here. Sorry about all the moving around, but I'm gonna go ahead and rinse these pork chops off. Get them all nice and clean. And then I'm gonna pat them dry. Again, I got that heat still going, and that's fine. I don't care about that. I got some coconut oil in there. So coconut oil actually kind of burns a little faster than most oils. I'm not going to trim the fat off of these because actually they're not that bad. I'm going to show you what this looks like in a second. But I just wanted to get the little gritty. When they do pork chops and they cut them, the bone fragments that are on the pork chops. The hood pork chops. That'd be all gritty and fatty and stuff like that. Yeah, these are hood pork chops. I ain't buying them from the hood, but they hood pork chops. They hood pork chops, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and pat these off. I'm gonna put this on my cutting board here. Pat these dry, and I'm just gonna lightly salt and pepper them before I put them in the skillet. And I'm actually gonna make all of these. There's actually, what is it? 4 or 5 pork chops? I don't know, I can't be 6. Okay, I'm a jack of all trades, but sometimes I'm an idiot of them too. So, yeah, it's 6 pork chops. 6 pork chops, and I'll show you what they look like. They're not that bad looking. They're not as bad as in the hood. Sometimes when I buy them in the hood, they chopped up real bad. They look like they done went through with a dull ass hacksaw. So let me show you what this looks like real quick. So they're not that bad looking. Right? Pretty pork chops, actually. So I'm gonna lightly salt and pepper these, and straight to the fire. Get them nice and brown. So let's go to the fire. Let's go to the seasoning cabinet, actually. So I'm gonna spread these out, and of course, when we season how many sides of the meat? two sides, front and back, guys, front and back. So you're gonna season these liberally. You know, don't overdo it. Pork is already a little salty. So I'm adding some sea salt to this. Nice pepper. Okay, we're gonna flip them bad boys over, and I'm sorry I'm not showing you this process. I should be showing you this, right? What kind of video is this? This video sucks. Sorry guys, hold on. Let me go ahead and show you what I'm doing, because this video is really bad. So hopefully you guys can see like all the interference. But I'm flipping my pork chops over here. Pepper, nice little amount of pepper there. And yes, I make a mess when I season. When I cook, I'm generally a messy cook. And my lady always looks, when I cook, she always looks at the stove and be like, oh my God, there's probably oil splashed all over the place. And even though I don't use a lot of oil, it'd be splashing, because I always cook on like super high heat. So anyway, pat that down, and let me show you guys. So the oil is pretty hot, almost close. It's not burnt. It looks like it's burnt, but it's not burnt, guys. All right, we're gonna hear that sizzle. Hear that sizzle? So you gotta play a little Tetris here. Get these pork chops to fit in your pan here. I'm sorry I'm panning away because I'm trying to not get burnt. Kind of hard looking past the camera. That's pretty pork chops fit in there. So I'm gonna put the pork chops back on the little styrofoam plate that it came in, and I'm gonna go ahead and prep up the rest of my ingredients that I'm gonna need, which is not much. It's garlic and some parsley chopped up at the end. It's real simple. So let me put this camera down again. Right there. I'm gonna take the little pamper off. That's what I call a little pamper, a little pad. Put that right back on there, so I can put it to the side instead of making all these messy dishes. I'm gonna clean my cutting board off real quick, because we don't want that pork. We don't want the cross-contamination. Oh! We don't want that cross-contamination. I'm gonna rinse my board off real quick here. Soap here. Cutting board nice and rinsed off. Keep an eye on them choppy chops. Cutting board. Trash out of my sink. So again, this is a really easy recipe, really simple actually. I'm gonna go ahead, grab a couple cloves of garlic. I like a lot of garlic, guys, so I'm gonna garlic fry this real good. Alright, some nice cloves of garlic there. Separate all the husk here. And so how you guys been doing lately? You know what I mean? It's like, I'm sorry I don't upload as much as I usually do, but it's like I've been trying to get back to the gym and work out, and been working a lot of hours at work. You know, the overtime, and a lot of times it's like, you know, it's like the cooking. It's like I want to. It's just I don't want to waste so much food. It's like it's like we waste a lot of food when I start cooking like real heavy. Um, because both of us are like really busy. My lady works from 6 to 2, takes a little nap, and then she's back at it from 5 to 10. And then, usually I work, from midnight till 8:30 in the morning. And, if I do some overtime, I'm working till noon. Then I hit the gym, and then I come home and try to cook real quick, So it's like, it's just been busy, I try to take care of my mother as well, go over there and make sure that she's okay, run a little errands for her, But, yeah, so it's like I don't get to cook like I really want to all the time, even though it's like, I got a couple ideas that I want to do, and I will eventually, you know what I mean? It's like we're still, the summer's still young. We still got to do our little seafood boil that we wanted to do. It's like we want to do this little mukbang. I think it's called a mukbang. I don't know how to pronounce it, but we want to go to Bobby Chaz and do a little mukbang there, even though we're working out and stuff like that, We still indulge, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm not trying to be, like I said before, guys, I'm not trying to be Mr. Olympia. I'm not trying to be 6% body fat and all ripped to shreds. It's like, I just want to be healthy. You know what I mean? I'm not an athlete right now. I'm not doing any athletic moves. I'm not playing no football or wrestling or trying out for the WWE anymore. I'm not doing that. I'm not taking up no UFC or anything like that. No MMA, jiu-jitsu. I'm just trying to stay healthy. That's it. Trying to keep my joints, from aching, and just living my best life. I just want to enjoy life. You know what I mean? I want to be able to eat the foods that I want, without overdoing it, and eat healthy. That's what life is about, guys. I mean, you got your eye candy that you look at and be like, oh my God, he has the washboard abs, or, well, I don't say that shit, but, or look at her and be like, damn, she got that nice thighs, or, she's physically fit, or she got that hourglass figure that wasn't bought in the store. You know what I mean? Natural. But it's whatever. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, I'm good. Me and my lady are good. We love each other just the way we are, and we just try to live our best life and continue on a path of, healthy lifestyle. It's like, just, making sure that we grow old together, and that, we're not broken down by the time that we hit our prime. Like, we're on our prime now, but, we still got our 60s to go, and, it's like I look around and I'm like, man, there's some 60-year-olds out there still getting their thing on, you know what I mean? They're still doing their thing, running around and having a good life and enjoying my uncles, my aunts, they're still doing their things in their older age, and that's what I want, you know what I mean? They didn't even take care of themselves that well. At least some of them didn't. They're just now taking care of themselves, and they're still living a good lifestyle, you know what I mean? But that's what I want with me, it's like I don't want to have to worry about, always like on edge about things. But anyway, guys, enough about that. I'm just rambling off while I'm mincing and chopping up some garlic. So I got like 7 cloves of garlic all nice and chopped up there. Okay, I'm checking out my pork chops in a second here, because I'm turning the heat up a little bit on them. It's almost time to flip them bad boys, because we want to get them nice and gold. We got to get them nice and browned up. We don't want no raw pork chops. Definitely. I had seen a commercial the other day talking about you can eat pork chops medium rare. No. You can eat pork chops medium rare. I ain't eat no damn medium rare pork chops. I'm sorry. I love my pork chops. But medium rare is not going to be the way I eat my pork. No. I'm going to eat my pork well done. Gracias. Pero I am not catching no craziness. Okay? No craziness. We're not doing that we're not doing that in 2019. Okay? We're not doing that. So yeah, I gotta turn the heat up a little bit here. Alright, so again, I said that the recipe is for a And I probably wanted to keep that a little bit on the other side for a little longer, but I'm good right now. So the recipe is for a mushroom, creamy mushroom pork chop. So I went out and I bought a gourmet blend of mushrooms, which is crimini, I never heard of them. Criminal, crimini, shiitake, and oyster mushrooms. So that's a nice little blend going on there. And I bought some regular button mushrooms already sliced, so I'm going to do a lot of mushrooms on this. Okay, so to make the cream is you put some butter, a couple tablespoons of flour, salt and pepper to taste, some garlic, and some cream. And you wait till that get all nice and thick, you know. And you add the mushrooms in. Well, you cook the mushrooms down first. I'm sorry, you cook the mushrooms down first. Then you add the with the butter, and then you add the salt and pepper to taste. You add the flour and then the cream. Get that all nice and thick, and then you add the pork chops back into the pan and let that simmer up. Coat them pork chops up real nice with the mushrooms. Garnish it with some parsley, and bam, that's it. That's as simple as it gets, guys. Not a very difficult recipe. It looks really, really good, and I'm gonna go with that. That's what I'm gonna go with over some rice, which I'm about to start making right now. So bear with me for a second here. Let me put this camera down yet again. I'm putting it up against my natural honey there that I got from my friend. So hopefully you guys can see what's going on over here in this kitchen. Let me turn the lights on so we can see a little bit better as to what Jesse is doing in his kitchen. So actually not my kitchen, this is my baby's kitchen, but you know, in the kitchen. Let's put it that way. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some rice, and again I rinse my rice. Some people don't rinse their rice. I rinse my rice. I'm making some regular white rice here, nothing fancy here, guys. You know, I haven't gotten around to doing any food shopping and buy some brown rice. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a cup and a half of rice. Not too much, because it's just me and my lady. I'm gonna do a cup of rice, a cup and a half of rice here. I am going to rinse this rice off real good. And some people rinse it until it's clear completely. I just, you know, close to clear. I don't go that crazy with it. You know, I just want to rinse it off a little bit so it's not too starchy. Get all the little floaties out of there if there's any in there. You know, pork chop doing its thing. Put them pork chops on a plate. If you're doing your pork chops and you're doing it by internal temperature, I think the internal temperature for your pork chops should reach 145. So my water's looking pretty good here. What's your rule of, hey guys, you know, comment down below. What's your rule of thumb when y'all make rice? Is it when you add water? I've seen 2 cups of water for every cup of rice. I've done 1 inch above. I've seen 1 inch above the rice, which works pretty well for me. A fingertip. So before the rice starts boiling and stuff like that, and I put my fingertip in there, if I can touch the rice, and it's on the index finger right there, the little point, that works almost perfect for me. So what is your rule to get out perfect rice? Everybody makes rice differently. So I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil here. A little bit. A little salt and pepper. Salt. Sorry guys, I'm blocking out here again. Some pepper. garlic. There's this few, I don't know where that garlic came from. Just kind of my finger somewhere. There we go. Grab my little, where my wooden spoon at? Okay. My wooden spatula. Give that a little stir right there to coat the rice kernels with the olive oil. Helps it not to stick as much. Okay. Now what I do now when I do my rice is I boil this until the water, you can see the rice. Let's put it that way. I won't say till the water evaporates, but enough of the water boils out that I can see the rice. So that's how I do that. So I told you guys I'm making a salad. So getting my big bowl out of here. I'm making the big deep bowl here. Let me rinse this off real quick. Give that a good little rinse. I know people who rinse the salad off when they buy it from these containers. I'm not germophobic. You know what I mean? Some people are so germophobic. And you know what I think is wrong? Here's what I think is wrong. Here's my opinion. Even though it don't matter. But here's my opinion as to why this generation is so sickly. I hate to say this, but y'all too clean. That is my take on it. I think this generation is just too stuck on cleanliness. I mean, come on. I'm not saying that we should be a bunch of dirt divers. Guys, I'm not saying that we should be a bunch of dirt divers. But damn, when we were younger, yo, let me tell you something about when I was younger. Maybe it's my hood, but we played in the sand park. We played in abandoned buildings. We played in grass. We got dirty, man. We got down and dirty, rolling down the hill, dirt all up in our hair. Our fingernails were all dirty. It was on my childhood. Let me tell you, as kids, we ate mud pies. I mean, come on, we put all kinds of stuff in our mouth, man. You know, we didn't worry about hand washing as much. You know, we didn't worry about, cross-contamination as much. You know, I think we built as when we were younger, I think we built an immunity for some now. Granted, there's some super bugs out and some resistant bacteria, and all that extra yah. But come on, man, it's because people are just so, oh my God, wash your hands after you touch this. Wipe this down after you touch this. Do this after you do that. It's like, come on. I'm an advocate of you have to build up your immunity. In life, you have to build up your immunity. And that calls for not being afraid to get a little dirty. Send your kids out there and let them play. Let them play in the dirt. Let them play in the sand park. Let them pick up worms. I'm not going to sit here and gross you guys out, but people who know me, they know me, okay? I used to chew tree bark, okay? Some of the trees had that fibrous membrane in the middle of the bark. I used to eat that when I was younger. You know what I mean? That's the least of the worries then. But I think my immunity is on Super Saiyan mode. You know what I mean? But come on, man. This generation is just too soft. We had 5-second rules. We drop stuff. We pick it up. We ate it. I still practice the 5-second rule. I'm not even gonna front. My lady can tell you a really good story about that one. And she was like, ew, like when you're a little kid, she was like, I don't believe you did that. He's like, what the hell? But I believe in a 5-second rule. Like I'm kiss it up to God and be thankful, because when I was younger, We ain't had much, so guess what? When something fell, we wanted that really, really bad. I'm eating that. You know what I mean? So, and I still, like I said, I still practice the 5-second rule. Okay, if I drop something on the ground, guess what? I'm kissing it up to God, and I'm eating it. Okay? Say what you want to say about me, laugh, the whole nine. Yeah, I play the 5-second rule. Okay? You youngins right nowadays, I'm sorry. Y'all a little too soft for me. Y'all need to get dirty. Get a little dirty. Okay, get a little dirt in your hair, okay? Get a little dirt on your nails, chew your nails, bite your nails, you know what I mean? Sniff your toe jam, whatever, guys. And watch these pork chops again. All right, so that's what I kind of wanted. I'm gonna flip them back over so that they can brown a little bit more. Let me show you what I was looking for the first time. Sorry about that, but anyway. There you go, right there. That's what I was looking for. So I'm gonna let the other side brown up a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. That's my opinion with everything. I always have an opinion about stuff, whether I'm right or wrong. But something. I was rarely sick as a child. I'm rarely sick as an adult. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. Like I said, I'm gonna put a. Actually, this is a lot harder than I thought. I thought I could just twist this bad boy off. That ain't happening. I'm just gonna split it right down the middle. After the nectarine, I'm gonna pit this bad boy. So I got my rice boiling here. I'm gonna give it a quick little stir. Get the water almost boiled out of it. Good. Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. I'm gonna carefully take this pit out of here without slicing through this nectarine and stabbing through my finger here. Maybe I should use a smaller knife, guys. What do you think? I live dangerously. Told you I can't be a punk generation. I don't come from a punk generation. I come from a generation, we did things, you know what I mean? So, yep, that's good. I'm going to bite on that seed. Oh yeah, I'm going to bite on that seed. There's some meat on that seed. But pork chops are almost nice and brown. I'm going to go ahead and plate that up on another plate. And fry up the other one. So give me a second here, guys. Grab a plate. Put the first wave of pork chops on there because those are cooked. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So we got 3 pork chops down. 3 more to go. And go ahead and put these pork chops over here. You got to be able to play Tetris. Get these pork chops to fit up in this pan real nicely. Okay, get rid of this. Now mind you, like I said, I'm not a germophobic. There's some things I don't cross-contaminate on, you know what I mean? These are different times. So let me show you how I do my rice real quick. So I got my pork chops going right there. So see how my rice like all boiled down, I start getting a little holes. Now I go ahead and put that on the lowest setting to a simmer. Cover my rice up and voila, let it go. That's how I make my rice, guys. So anyway, let's get back to grab this seed. Not much meat on that, but good enough. Ooh, that's a nice sweet nectarine. Ooh, that thing is sweet. So I'm gonna slice this up nice and thin, guys, and that's gonna go right in a salad. Just give it a nice little sweet element. You know something? I ain't even gonna front. I think when I cook like this, I just think about, yes, I don't know what I think about when I cook like this. It's just, I don't know. I feel I'm gonna be a little corny with this one. I just feel sexy when I do this. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm a professional or like I don't know. I feel important when I cook. So even though I don't need cooking to validate me, I feel important all the time. But I just feel good when I cook. I feel real good. So there you go. So let me show you guys. I just cut that like really thin, and I'm gonna add that to the salad. So my salad is a basic salad. It's nothing too biggie about it. Nothing too complex. Some arugula, some spring mix, some cucumbers and tomatoes. You know what I mean? Cucumbers, tomatoes, and I'm gonna make a homemade dressing. I'm gonna go ahead and make a homemade dressing. That dressing is gonna be real simple, guys. There's nothing gonna be real complex with that. So here's the salad right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and put the nectarine all throughout the salad on the top there, and we can mix that up later when my lady comes home from work. I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator for right now. I'm gonna show you how pretty this looks right now. I'm gonna mix that up a little bit. Now we got all the apricots on the top there. But there you go. Nice basic salad there. Looks pretty on it. Not bad looking. So I'm gonna make a basic salad dressing in it. A little olive oil, some balsamic vinegar, and I'm gonna add some honey Dijon mustard. I'm gonna mix that up real good. A little bit of salt and pepper to taste. Pour that on there when we're ready to eat, and that's it. That's the salad. White rice, pork chops, and then I'm gonna be making that sauce. So I'm gonna make a separate video for the sauce because again, this video is already in the 30-minute marks. I don't want to make this so long that it's boring, but I'll get back to you guys with the next video, part 2. Show you how I'm gonna finish this up, guys. All right, as always, stay true to yourselves. Keep it 100 and love y'all. Peace.